Good evening. Today is Friday, April 16th. We made yet another new high in S&P 500 today, 4183 for the futures. And we sold off 10 points at the end of the day. We have now made new highs 12 of the last 13 days, if I'm not mistaken. And we also made high highs 15 of the last 17 days. We've been up 4 weeks in a row and only a few points from 4,200. It's certainly been a very powerful and strong rally. We now have 96 or over percent of stocks above the 200 moving average. And just another example of how strong the rally is, Dow Jones Transports Index has been up 11 weeks in a row, made new highs 11 weeks in a row. And this 11-week winning streak has happened last time in 1989. And this was the only time since 1900s. I know the data is not that reliable to go back that far, but nonetheless, it just highlights how strong and one-sided the rally has been. NASDAQ was up only 10 points, but still also made new highs. And gold was up over 0.5%. Bitcoin sold off a little bit and tested 60,000. We had a great interview with Andy Aiken yesterday and talked lots and lots of stuff about crypto and the Coinbase IPO as well, which was up 6% today. Well, Victor, what do you think about the markets today?
Very positive, very positive. The frog was staying in the lukewarm water, certainly didn't jump out, and the shorts are still there, and they received a little hope at the ending, which will be temporary exaltation when you're given a little something, a lagniappe. It was extremely progressive. The baseball player governor was thrown a few beanballs today. Everything is loathsome as far as the CDC is concerned. We're still in crisis mode, and we have to eliminate all evictions, and certainly no cruise lines are available. The path of least resistance is definitely to 4,200. The strange thing was that today was actually down from open to close, which gives false dawn. As you said, the interview with Mr. Aiken yesterday has provided a meal for a lifetime, and everybody should listen to that who wants to get a good foundation for crypto. And I don't want to diminish the force and the beauty of that interview by saying anything more about the loathsome nature of our country, as exemplified by Mrs. Greenfield at the UN. As long as the Democrats maintain their lead in the polls now, 56 versus 42%, that they'll have a winner. Captain is neck and neck with Mr. Pele. Everything's good. Have a good weekend and study Mr. Biden's foundation. Eventually, when the market gets to 4,200, we could be in the way of new habitat. So it's good to have a new arrow in the quiver.
Victor, just a quick question. You said that the market was down from open to close?
That is correct.
Are you talking about the S&P 500, the futures? Because
Yes, it opened at
what open do you use for
9:30. I use 9:30, which is when the regular stock market opens. Opened at 41.77. Then I use the close at 16.15. The last time futures trade closed at 41.73. Is down 4 points. Nice down open to
Okay,
close.
I guess this chart is just different.
Yeah,
Okay.
those charts are designed for the top feeders to make sure that they every day have a profit, so that they use 4 o'clock prices, anything to take away chips from the week.
And before we go, let me just put up that other chart and see if we could see that here.
There's been a lot of criticism of our favorite Dr. Cattle.
Yeah.
He's under the crosshairs, many shots across the bow, and the more people criticize him, the more he comes up with yet another crisis and yet another lockdown.
Right. And there's another chart I just put up. It's Dogecoin. You know, I spoke about it for a while. It's just something fun for people to enjoy over the weekend. It's a joke coin that was made as a joke, but now it's going nuts. And you can't really trade it on Coinbase, so I don't know where you trade it, but it's up more than 20,000% year over year. But on this chart, you could see that it was as high as 45 cents today, but it was only 7 cents 4 days ago. So now it's at 36 or 35 cents. So in 4 days, we went from 7 cents to 45 cents today. And just today alone, it went from 15 to 45 cents. So this is just one example of that speculation that's going on in the crypto world. And it's another sign of times, I guess. I don't know. And maybe it's not that the Fed who is printing the money, but all the crypto currency is printing the money with their stable coins. I'm not sure how it works, but they seem to be creating money as well by increasing the value, right? Increases the money supply. I don't know. But anyway, it's an interesting chart from 7 cents to 45 cents in 4 days.
It's possible to make a lot of money temporarily.
Yes.
But
Maybe we should have your youngest son on the podcast sometimes. You said he trades all of those
oh yeah,
tiny small cryptos, so he can tell us.
there. What was the thing that Andy Aiken recommended at the end?
Well, he recommended a lot of stuff. He was talking about crypto. He was talking about the DeFi platforms. It's the platforms that's supposed to replace future finance, decentralized.
All the experts I know are very bullish on DeFi.
Right, but how do you?
Including my youngest son, and including my second oldest daughter, and including my uncle Roy.
Well, then we need to look into more which names in DeFi are better positioned for the future.
Let me know when you find a good trade. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Victor. Have a good weekend as well.